Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As we all know, Apple has just released the new macOS. So, I decided to test it on my M2 MacBook Air. For now, we only have the beta version available, and upgrading my main macOS directly would be a mess. But I figured out a way to install the new macOS without losing any data, and switching between the two versions is very easy. Plus, if you don't like the new macOS, you can delete the beta install without any hassle. So this tutorial is perfect if you love testing new macOS updates side by side, but still want to keep your old macOS for daily use. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First, let's talk about what we will need and what we will cover in this video. So as for the requirements, we will need the latest macOS Golden Gate installer file. So I will provide all the links in the video description below. And we will need a Mac that supports the latest macOS 27. So you can see the list of supported hardware on your screen. Now, let's talk about what we will cover in this video. So first, we will download the latest macOS 27 installer file directly from the Apple servers. Then, we will create a separate volume for our new macOS installation. So this ensures we do not lose any data, and that makes it easy to revert to our old stable version. Then we will install the macOS on our newly created volume. By using two separate volumes, we can easily switch between our macOS versions. So it's like dual booting both our stable macOS and the beta macOS. And finally, I will show you exactly how to delete the beta version of macOS. You will only need this if you end up not liking it. Great, let's proceed. First, we will download the macOS Golden Gate beta installer file. So open any browser and go to this URL. So I will provide all the links in the video description below. Now, just click on InstallAssistant.pkg file and save it to your desktop. So as I have already downloaded this file, so I will skip this process. Now, it's time to create a separate volume for your beta macOS 27. To do that, click on Launchpad and then search for Disk Utility. Now, expand your internal hard drive by clicking on the downward arrow. Now, select your primary container and then click on the plus sign besides volume. And give your new volume a name. So I will keep it macOS Golden Gate. Once done, click on Add. So we will use this volume to install our new macOS Golden Gate for testing, whereas our old volume will still retain our current macOS version untouched. So once the volumes are finalized, close your disk utility. Now, double-click on the macOS 27 beta installer from your desktop and install the macOS Golden Gate package on your Mac. So you can just follow the on-screen instructions. Once done, open your Finder and go to Applications. Here, you will see the Install macOS Beta 27 application. Just double-click on it and continue with the installation steps. You can follow the instructions as shown. So after accepting the terms and conditions, you will see the Select Disk screen. Just click on Show All Disk and then select the macOS Golden Gate volume that you have created previously. Once done, click on Continue. So this will take a while and then your macOS will restart into the new macOS beta installation mode. Once restarted, you will see the post-installation steps. So you can follow the on-screen instructions to finalize the setup of your macOS Golden Gate. You will now see the macOS Golden Gate welcome screen. So congratulations, you have successfully installed macOS 27 on a separate volume. You can now try and test new features of your new macOS 27. So if you ever wish to go back to your old macOS version, just restart your Mac and press and hold the power button. Here, you can select the macOS version that you wish to use. With this, you can easily switch between the macOS versions very easily. By just selecting macOS Tahoe, I can easily go back to my stable macOS version. preserving all my system settings and data. Now, if you ever wish to remove the beta version of your macOS, simply open your disk utility. Now, select your beta macOS volume in the left panel and then click on the minus sign. So this will allow you to completely remove your beta installation without any hassle. So that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you face any issues, you can comment down below and I will get back to you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like these. I'll see you in the next one.